Hey, yo, what is up, guys? So KIZUNA is finally here, so we are able to test out the teams and tweak them, make them work that I showcased from the preparation video. So we started this video with a team that did not feature on that video, partially because of the Vegapunk team cannot work without a Crocodile and Robin friend caption because of a mistake that I didn't read the special of Bunny. So I switched it with this team. It's like a tweak on it. This team can work with or without Croc and Robin friend captain. So we have this Queen. It's going to be dealing with stage 2, and we're going to be able to get his special back to use him on the last stage along with the Jinbei special to remove the 10 turn of defense up. The supports are not really mandatory, they're just here to make it faster. The Mr. 3 support on Queen, it just makes us use less specials to get his special back on the last stage. So we use his special on stage 2 and we do a swap to extend the attack boost, and we clear stage 2 pretty easily. And then we go into stage 3 and then we use Shirahoshi Menshi to remove the attack down, and the pain is gonna be more than 1 turn and 3 turns. This is not level 31 plus. And then we use the special of Lilith and Usopp, and then their Super EX. Then we swap Robin for orbs and use that special for an orb boost. And then finally Jinbei to reduce some defense up. And then Queen will be able to deal with the rest of the defense up because he's going to be back. If you don't have the support of Mr. 3, you can just use the friend captain special. I just didn't use it here just to showcase that you don't need to use it. So going into the second team, this is the exact team I showcased in the preparation video that the first team kind of was born out of. This one is pretty simple. There's nothing really special about this team. This is like, it's gonna work just like the first one. We're just gonna clear stage 1 with taps. I think you don't really need the supports. You can just go without supports. Them just added them there just for convenience, because the Dorian Brogy remove burn for 3 turns, and then you go into the last stage and you don't have the burn, so you don't have to deal with it. So stage 2, as I said, you just use the EX and the special of Vegapunk, and this should be able to clear pretty easily with a really good attack boost and end of turn damage. Yeah, and Perospero just locks the orbs. You don't really need to do that. And he's a free-to-play support. You can just get him from I think Treasure Map or KIZUNA. I think for three tokens, so it's not really expensive. So we go into stage 3. We get hit by the pain and the attack down and damage notification. So here, this team really doesn't really need the Lilith and Usopp and the Bunny. You can just replace them with any 2 characters to satisfy the Super EX of Vegapunk. We don't really need to use them, especially if we are using the Croc and Robin friend captain. So we just use the special. Doesn't matter the order. You can just do it without using these last 2 specials. You see, we have attack boost, orb boost, chain, and color affinity. And it's pretty easy. And we go into the third team. This team uses the treasure map 6+ of Crocodile. I believe most people should have him for free because we got 2 copies of him for free from PvP almost a year ago now, I think. So we just rely on the HP guard from Crocodile on the last stage to deal with the pain, and then we use Shirahoshi Menshi to remove the attack down and the burn. The middle row are replaceable. You can bring Usopp and Lilith instead of the Flamingo and the Sugar, and Nami you can replace her with any other character that can remove, okay, that can give you some buffs and or boosts, preferably for the last stage. Here she removes burn too, so it's kind of like convenient, but you don't really need that, not Nami specifically. So here we just use the special of Queen. We get an attack boost from the support and it should kill easily. And then we go into the last stage. Just have to be careful here with the burn. It's not a big deal, but if you like go too much with the perfects on this stage, you might run into issues. Here I just push it a little bit further because I could have just used the special of Shiraoshi Mensui right away and just remove and get more HP, but I'm just gonna see how much damage I take from the pain. You can see with the HP guard we only take 6,000 damage instead of the 20,000 we usually get from the pain. So we use Crocodile, EX and Special, and then we use Robin and Crocodile Special again to affect the boss with the poison, which is going to make him remove the damage notification. And then we use Shiraoshi Mensui for a heal and remove the burn and attack down. You can just remove pain and attack down if you want, since Nami removes the burn, but I just left the burn there. I left the pain there just to showcase that you don't need Nami. You can just heal up and 6,000 from pain doesn't hurt. And then you tap and you kill easily. And we go into the first team of the Dex boss. I only have 2 teams for this boss, but I really like this first team because it relies on the Giga Chadness of Roger to deal with most of the mechanics. You don't need a specific friend captain. You can use either of the 3. You either use this Psy V1 Roger that I'm using here, you can use Crocodile and Robin, or you can use the V1, the quick Roger and Oden that we got from New Year's like 2 years ago. So stage 1 we just tap pretty easily, and we go into stage 2. We use the special of our friend captain, whichever they are. You can use this. Roger wipes them out with his damage. If it's Robin and the Crocodile, the poison kills the back mobs, and if it's the Roger and Oden, it does the same thing as this one. And then the captain of Roger, Rayleigh Gaban, they remove the bind, and then we use this swap to remove the captain swap, and then we use the special of Zoro to remove the special bind, and finally Whitebeard for the chain and remove the barrier, and then we tap. And you can use any other unit down there to remove the blindness. I have Fujitora and Kizaru to remove the blindness. On this stage, it's pretty simple. We just remove the captainships and give back to our captain with Roger Rayleigh Gaban. We remove 2 turns of threshold with Vivi. And then we use the special of Law, which gives us end of turn damage that triggers an interrupt, but we have the Giga Chad himself that interrupts the interrupt and stops him from removing your end of turn damage. And then we use Roger Rayleigh Gaban for an attack boost, and then use again Zoro to remove 2 turns of threshold, and then Kizaru and Fujitora to remove the last turns of threshold with their support. And then we just tap, and the end of turn damage does the rest. And you don't need the specific ship for this. And finally, the last team for the Dex boss. We cheat on this one. It's a pretty toxic boss, so we have to use clever game mechanics here. So we go with Toki. As I explained, you don't need the Drake If you don't have the supports that are on Ace and Yamato, you can replace the Drake with the Nekomamushi, the Cat Viper strength that removes 5 turns of threshold and 2 turns of barrier. But I'm using this one because he does damage and he gives us an aura boost and stuff. So on stage 2 we just use Toki on the 2 captains, and then we use Whitebeard and the special of our friend captain. It doesn't matter which friend captain we have here, we can use any friend captain. We can use double Yamato and Ace and just be fine. I just use this special, you don't really need to use it, but it's for the sake of speed. You can use their special on the last stage, but I use it here to deal with the monkeys on the back with the poison. And on the last stage we use Shirahoshi Manshi to put a strength orb on our captain and remove the blindness and the attack down that is based on the chain. I don't trust myself with the perfect, so I remove the blindness, but you can remove the other 2 debuffs if you know what you're doing with your taps. And then we use Drake, and then finally we swap with Ace and Yamato to apply a burn that goes through to the resilience, and then use the special for an attack boost and conditional. And then you tap and kill pretty easily. So that's it for the video. I hope you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, it costs you nothing and it helps me immensely, and have a nice day.